It is weird though. I'm 31, you 17.
I'm not giving I don't care about y'all fucking opinion. Do I look like I give a fuck?
That's what I'm saying, babe. Like, you little young ass. Boy, you stirred up a hornet's nest, baby.
Deja Hoggabook was 18 years old when she married her 51-year-old stepfather. This was the man that definitely saw her grow up, so I wonder if there was grooming that went on. But here she is years later talking about she needs $20,000 to get away from him. I thought this is what you said.
At the end of the day, everything is done. We're legally married. I'm 18. I'm grown now. Talking about, oh, you just a baby. I'm 18, bitches.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a sick one. Dude, we got a sick one. We got this 31-year-old guy dating a 17-year-old chick. Dating a 17-year-old chick, and they're both defending it, right? They're both defending this behavior. Now, here's the thing, right? Now, here's the thing. In some states, it does say that a chick can be 16 years of age and be able to be of a consenting age. But let's hear the explanation as to why they are doing what they're doing.
It is weird though. I'm 31, you 17.
I'm not giving a fuck. I don't care about y'all fucking opinion. Do I look like I give a fuck?
That's what I'm saying, babe. Like, you little young ass. Boy, you stirred up a hornet's nest, baby. You understand that, right? And you don't even give a fuck. I mean, I'm getting to the point I don't give a fuck either, because, like, now it's like, okay, y'all reaching. Y'all really reaching.
Really? Because it's not your business. It's not your...
Like I was just told I was a groomer. I groomed you?
Like...
I groomed you, baby!
He literally can't...
You're being groomed!
You can't make me do shit.
If you being groomed, well, goddamn, I'm the wickedest groomer in the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all had a good look at that situation. Now, we can just point out this guy is very childish. Let's be real. This guy is very childish. He is 31 years of age with a mindset of a 16-year-old, younger than her, right? They have the same mindset, but he's 31 years of age. And the sad part about it is she defends him, right? She defends this whole behavior. But this guy right here, you can just tell, man, like I said, I don't think he groomed this chick. Like I said, everything here is consensual. Everything here is consensual in the sense that she knows what she is doing. She understands what she is doing. We all understand that. We can sit here, we can say, oh, she's underage, she's this and that, but she understands what she is doing. She is 1 year away from being 18, right? And even if she were to go out here and go do a crime, 9 times out of 10, she will probably be charged as an adult. But you have tons and tons and tons and tons of people telling her, ma'am, this is wrong. They're telling this guy, brother, you're a groomer, brother, you're this, brother, you're that. You don't need to be in this position. But they don't care. They're going to do what they want to do. And as stated before, she even defended this whole situation. She says, yes, ma'am, a whole 17 years old. My man takes care of me the way he should, and that's all I could ask for. The fact that y'all are so pressed about a 17-year-old establishing a better life for herself is crazy to me. And the fact that you want to judge my man about a situation you know nothing about, all because your feelings are hurt, because you lost a good one? All right, you flipping it on everybody else. All right, you flipping it on everybody else. Okay. Hilarious to me. He's safe over here at home, babes, and so am I. I don't usually do this publicity shit with people that don't matter, but at this point, y'all gotta know when to stay out of situations instead of making yourself look stupid. So this is the first indicator that you have many people telling you this is a bad situation. Man, you should not be doing this. At this point, you got to ask the question.
Do some stupid shit like this. Where is your dad? Where is your mom? Where is your family?
So she's very aware that and she's in a bad situation. She is very aware that she's in a bad situation. The guy even acknowledged the fact, right? And then she also goes on to say, for anyone wondering, not that it's any of your business, my relationship with so-and-so is purely consensual, legal, and not your business. So I would just assume that either this might be fake, right? And she's just saying she might be 18, 19, but she just want to say 17 just so she can stir up business right there so they can get the clout. This is just 2025. This is how a lot of your sisters are getting on now. Or she is really 17 and they are actually dating and she just doesn't care. But at the end of the day, they are in a situation that they know is wrong. Hence why they keep acknowledging it, why she had to make this post. She then goes on to say, this will be my last time addressing this situation, but in no way, shape, or form was I ever preyed on or coerced into doing anything I don't want to do. Y'all hear that, right? I hope y'all hear that. Come on, let's continue because listen, I'm going somewhere with this. So then she goes on to say, completely my choice. This man is taking care of his business the way a real man should, not really giving predator to me. Maybe y'all should worry about the baby daddies who leave in their families instead of coming for a good man who takes care of his responsibilities, right? Now, I would just probably throw him over there with the dusty pookies as well, in my opinion. I'm just being honest with you, right? Perception is key on this channel. Sis, this is not a good look, right? This is not a good look. But y'all see how she defends this guy? Y'all see the 2 posts that she made? They are in agreement that this situation really shouldn't be a situation because you really shouldn't even be together. But hey, it is what it is, right? We're going to make some profit off of it. But this is the same chick that will say this in the next 10, 15 years.
It was a meme of a girl in high school, a girl and a guy in high school.
How you gonna shame me?
Hold on, I'm not shaming you. I'm actually
How you gonna shame
I'm about to
good?
bring you full
perfect. No
circle.
one's
I got
shaming
your
you. You're
back. Watch
perfect.
this. In the meme, they were in high school. When the nerd came up to the girl in high school, she was like, no, I don't want you. And then once she became a baby mama, he was a CEO executive and all that. And she's like, hey, you remember me? He said, no, I don't want you. I be feeling like, respectfully, y'all is the grown-up versions of the niggas that hurt in high school while we was out with the drug dealers. Let me tell you something. We were victims then making horrible ass decisions with grown ass niggas preying on us. Y'all gotta let that shit go. You didn't get no pussy in high school. You get pussy now. Get over it, nigga.
Absolutely. Because how many times do you hear men bring up, but what about the girls who had the older guys picking them up in high school?
Get the fuck
like
over
it was right. It wasn't right then. It is not right now. And she wasn't the one who was responsible for making it right. He was the older guy.
They can make more. They can make more
Take
excuses.
some accountability.
They can have as many excuses as they want. I say, God save me from y'all.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm still the bitch
God
you dream
kept me
about. So
protected.
we can talk all day
Again,
about certain
listen,
topics.
listen.
You guys
Listen,
you can't
for
sit here
all
and
of the
say
guys that they want to try to shame for making good decisions.
No one's shaming you.
You're not shaming good decisions.
I think you're amazing. You're not shaming me.
I'm not shaming good decisions.
No one's shaming them for their decision
I don't
making.
feel shame. I
It's
feel
actually
great.
quite the opposite. You're shaming
Why do
people
y'all
for
keep
making
talking
bad
over me?
decisions
Why do they keep
in the
talking over
past.
me? Why do they keep talking over me? Remember this. And this goes for the women too. But I'm speaking to my guys. Anytime that you find yourself in a situation where you dodged somebody that you thought was for you but really wasn't, that's God protecting you.
Absolutely.
That go for women too.
Whenever you raise your standards, fellas, remember, it's not that you gotta have a lot of options, you just gotta find the best one for you.
I mean, literally talking over the man, right? He allowed her to say what she had to say. Then when he tried to say something, 3 women are trying to talk over him.
They can have as many excuses as they want. I say, God save me from y'all.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm still the bitch
God
you dream
kept
about.
me
So
protected.
we can talk all day
Again,
about certain
listen,
topics.
listen,
You guys
listen.
you can't say shaming good decisions. I think you're
You're not
amazing.
shaming me.
I'm not shaming good decisions.
No one's shaming them for their
I'm not-
decision
I don't
making.
feel shame. I
It's
feel
actually
great.
quite the opposite. You're shaming
Why do
people
y'all
for
keep
making
talking
bad
over me?
decisions
Why do they keep
in the
talking over me?
past.
Why do they keep talking over me?
Now you gotta love your beautiful Randy Rosario, right? Randy Rosario always got everything to say, right? But ain't really got much common sense to say. But I mean, hey, once again, it's Randy Rosario. And she sat here and said that, hey man, listen, y'all guys, y'all are weak. Y'all are weak because y'all so worried about these girls over here in high school rejecting y'all because they wanted to date some older dudes, right? Y'all need to get over y'all hurt. Y'all need to get over that. And once again, these two are one and the same. Man, maybe not Randy Rosario, but the women that she's talking about. How are you going to sit here and you're going to go over here, deal with some guy, get pregnant, right? You're gonna end up pulling a Marcus Houston, because I feel like this situation, they're not gonna last. I'm telling you right now, these two people are not going to last. I know this for a fact. He is too immature, and she's going to get out of that stage, even though she's probably still going to be immature, just like a lot of the other sisters that we see around here in the Black community. She's going to get from up under that guy. I'm just being honest with you. That relationship is bound to fail. There was a whole nother relationship where this is a godfather. This dude, he practically raised this girl just to marry her. Right, and if I'm not mistaken, they ended up divorcing.
Deja Hoggabook was 18 years old when she married her 51-year-old stepfather. This was the man that definitely saw her grow up, so I wonder if there was grooming that went on. But here she is years later talking about she needs $20,000 to get away from him. I thought this is what you said.
At the end of the day, everything is done. We're legally motherfucking married. I'm 18, I'm grown now. Talking about, oh, you just a baby. I'm 18, bitches. I moved out my mama's house when I was 16.
And yes, when she was a little girl, she made very dumb decisions. But if this is one of those situations where she needs to pull herself up out of it, and the only way to do it was to reach out to social media, baby, tens down the board. Good thing you woke up. Because a couple of years ago, when people were telling you in the comments on your Instagram page, because I was following her and him for a while just to see how this would unfold, little do I know, as soon as I stopped following, that happened. People would literally be in her Instagram's lives letting her know, like, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. He is literally grooming you. You are a child bride to him. You don't find that weird? And she'll be like, no, that's mine, that's my man, I'm standing by my husband. And it's like, no one found that weird. The people that was around like when they got married, y'all didn't find that weird either. That was a grown-ass man who dated her mother. Then I saw the video of Peach McIntyre to her this morning that basically was saying, girl, get on TikTok and make your own bag. You can get that 20K from GoFundMe, plus the 20K you can get by telling your story of being with this man and how you woke up. But if she ain't taking that advice, I don't know what she needs to do from this point, because I don't think a lot of people are going to give to her, especially after how she spoke to people trying to wake her up some years ago. But let me know what you think about this down in the comment section down below.
And then you got Marcus Houston. He dated someone that was freaking half his age, right? And now what, right? Now this chick, she's out here younger than me, about 23, 24, and she is a single mother. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they got a kid together.
Well, if this is true, I can't say I'm surprised. Because, baby, that age gap was gapping, won't it? Yeah.
And guess what? When she hits the wall, she hits her 30s, 40s, she's probably going to end up having the same discussion. Well, I didn't mean to get into this situation. Well, I was young, I was dumb, I was this, I was that, yada, yada, yada. The red flags in their face. A lot of these women have people in their corners. This is prime example. People telling you, ma'am, you should not be doing this. And guess what? All you can do is defend it. And that's what your women and your little girls, quote unquote women as well, because they're going to end up becoming a woman. They're in a natural races of becoming a woman. They're sitting up here telling you, hey man, listen, this is what I want to do, because they are in agreement. They understand what they are doing is wrong. So when Randy Rosario and you have sisters who come up on these panels, say shit like that, stuff like this just expose them, because it's like, listen, y'all understand damn well this shit is wrong, but y'all will either be open about it and do this shit, right? Record it, because I don't even know why y'all recording it in the first place, but y'all gonna sit here and record it, or you're gonna keep it to yourself, because you know damn well at the end of the day, this is going to bite back on me if I say something, because I know for a fact I'm not supposed to be in this situation. So all of this just ties back to Randy Rosario. You're going to end up finding a lot of women like Randy Rosario who's going to play victim, who's going to be disingenuous, who is always going to make men the problem. You're going to sit over here and demonize men and guilt trip men because they're saying, hey, well, listen, we don't want to deal with y'all because I wanted you back in high school, but you was dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray. Now you ran through and you trying to get me because you didn't hit the wall. Or now you ran through and you got a bunch of kids by Pookie and Ray Ray, and now you trying to get with me. Like, no, I don't want to deal with you. Oh, well, you know, y'all need to get over that. Y'all so hurt. Y'all this, that, y'all that. The rhetoric of a sister, man, it makes me mad, but I just had to expose this because that was ridiculous. What Randy Rosario said was ridiculous. And the fact that we are now here looking at a sister, 17 years of age, I mean, you literally have everybody in the black community telling you no, and you gonna sit up here and tell us y'all need to go back to y'all baby daddies who ain't this, who ain't that. I mean, you sound just like your stereotypical sisters, the same sisters that's getting on you about this, just to sit over here and then go back into the crowd and filter out with them. It's just sick, man. This sisterhood is crazy. This sisterhood is crazy. But y'all let me know down below, what do y'all think about this video?